Round robin play is now complete at the 2011 Nutrilite All Stars here in Hamilton, Ontario. The U16 Girls got on with it this afternoon. Two very different games and two very exciting games. In the first match we had Ontario with the 4-0 drubbing really of the Atlantic provinces. To be fair, Ontario with a lot of power and a lot of class, and Atlantic not really offering a lot going forward, but they did well to hang in there.
Well, the Atlantic team worked very hard. And they pressured the ball, they stayed compact, they did the best they could to stop the front players of Ontario, who are really quick. They're quite good on the ball, they got good service. And when the Atlantic team had the ball itself, again, it was similar to like the girls under 15, where they were getting a chance to move forward, but they just couldn't get that pass between or behind the back four of Ontario, so they kind of struggled in that. And that's what we're weak across the country, about getting into the final third to capitalize on chances that we get. And you know, it's something we all have to work across the country. It's just fortunate that Ontario has a bit of speed that they were able to capitalize and use effectively to get in between and behind the defenders.
In the second match, it was a very different match, an absolute dogfight, a bit of a stalemate. It ended 0-0, and because we needed to determine the second place team in Group B, Team Saskatoba and Team Alberta went to penalties. Saskatoba with the composure in the end, winning it on penalties. How did you see the game?
I thought it was a thriller at the end. I mean, it's really not a way you want to lose on penalty kicks, but you know, that's the result that we have to get down to, because both teams had a 2-0 deficit going into the game, and one had to win it for sure. It wasn't able to be done, so we had to go down to penalty kicks. And really, it's now up to the individual to go and take the penalty kicks. It's some coaches assign it, some coaches ask players if they want to take it. And credit to the players who went out and walked from center all the way down to the penalty spot, just like in the Women's World Cup final, isn't it? Right? You think it's easy when you go down to do it, and it's not. And I'll have to say, goalkeeper made some good saves.
It all sets up for a big final. Quebec, very similarly to their U15 compatriots, a very stylish team, moved the ball around really well. Certainly, Ontario's U16 team may be one of the best teams in the tournament. A lot of class, especially up front. It's going to be a tough battle.
Well, I like the Blues as well. I mean, I think it's an equal game now, where both have talented players, both at the back, the midfield, the front. Now it's going to come down to each team effectively doing the tactics that their coaching staff wants, because I'm sure both staffs have checked each other out. The players are very familiar with each other. A lot of them have competed against each other. A lot have competed with each other in last year's under 15 camp. So it'll be interesting as they go to play this, what they're going to be able to do. I think the biggest factor that's going to make a difference is each player being competitive enough to win their individual battles, following the game plan that the teams are going to set. And it'll be interesting to see what they come up with.
Sadly, Dave has other duties to attend to tomorrow, so he won't be with CanadaSoccerTV to digest tomorrow's matches, but I'm sure we'll draw on somebody else and life goes on. Dave, thanks for your time during this week. Your insight's been especially appreciated by all the supporters, and to everybody watching, thanks again, and we'll tune in tomorrow.